looking up to you guys, especially this rowdy crowd. Now, it is Monday morning. I know what you're thinking. Oh, I got to get up. I got to go to work. But first, you got to get some Colin ingested in your system. It's important.
It is.
Well, especially when you come with all of this. I mean, this piece. I'm not going to ask you guys to move it anywhere.
It actually weighs 1 ton. We're going to tell you about the bath in detail in just a moment, but the overall feel relates to the bath, Tracy, because I think at the moment, as winter kind of approaches and kind of it really starts to get colder, we're all about relaxing and really indulging.
Yes.
And the whole spa at home theory for us is really, really important. We want everybody that we work for, all our clients, and you lovely people at Cityline and the viewers at home, we want everybody to feel really indulged as the temperature really begins to shift. So today we are bathing beauties.
Oh, is this what's happening?
We are.
Bathing beauties. It's lovely, and it is true. The temperature starts getting colder. We want to spend more time at home.
Yeah, you do.
We want to hibernate
Nesting.
a little bit,
Of
but
course.
also have that luxe feel. And part of that is having a gorgeous bathroom space.
Absolutely. You know, and the thing is, the focal point piece here is the bath, isn't it?
That's beautiful.
Now, this is actually made of limestone. It comes from one piece of stone. Isn't that amazing?
Can you believe it?
It's made by a great Canadian company called Unix Stone, who are based in Montreal.
Nice.
And the lovely guys. I think we should have a round of applause for the guys at Unix Stone.
They drove that back from Montreal yesterday.
I'm so impressed.
And they carried this into the studio yesterday. You know, it's a serious piece of kit. It's so beautifully smooth. And you can imagine soaking away in there. You're going to feel like you're in a mountain retreat, your very own rock pool. So worth the money.
Exactly. I mean, we've been using a lot of Unix Stone products, sinks and stuff, on our cabin projects. It's really nice to kind of take the leap into full-scale, proper, really indulgent bathing.
Rock out.
Right.
Exactly. So we'll talk more about that
Full-scale
shortly.
proper bathing.
Full-scale
I love
rock
it.
out. Yeah,
Go
exactly.
right back to the basics.
Straight in there, straight in there. Now, if you want to make your gorgeous new bath look really special, then you've got to get the bathroom jewellery right. And for us, on this case, it's by Moen. This incredible tap is so beautiful, and it's really making a big statement. Now, when you're buying anything, you've got to ask yourself, why am I buying this product? Let me tell you why you're buying this lovely Moen tap. It's from the Aris range at Moen. It's really well made. It's going to last for a long time. The chrome finish on it is really high spec, so it's really smooth and not wobbly. And it feels really good. It feels so good in the hand. Now, importantly as well, this little shower attachment means if you don't want to go in the shower to wash your hair, you just pop over the bath and you do your lovely locks.
Thought of it all, huh?
Every detail. And I think the Moen range, do you know, it's not overly priced. It's really affordable. So great bathroom jewellery.
Exactly.
That is great. I just love the colour of that tub too,
It's
I must
good,
say.
isn't it? Gorgeous.
It's given us the whole look for this, hasn't it?
You've taken that as your inspiration, so you have every shade of grey here, which is gorgeous. Now, a lot of people would look at a lot of the pieces in this set and think, well, I wonder how much that cost. I wonder how much that cost. I think you're going to be surprised because you guys made a lot of these pieces. So you go through and we'll talk about it, and I'm going to quiz the audience.
Okay,
Is it DIY or not?
Well, you know
All
what?
right?
So vanities, you know, again, another focal point feature. We've got our Unix Stone sinks here. We've got our Moen taps there so that we match up with our bathtub, obviously. But we've got this double vanity because, you know, our clients are asking for that. They want that his and hers, hers and hers, his and his, whatever. They want that dual sink, kind of like living, and it just looks good. But vanities can be really expensive.
They can.
What do we reckon of this one?
I don't know. What do you think of this vanity? Is this a DIY? Yes or no? DIY, yes. A couple no's. You are right. It is a DIY.
This is a DIY. Now, this is actually a reclaimed table from Move Line Liquidations, and we're going to show you later on in the show how to turn it into a vanity.
Exactly.
Very cool.
Now, we've obviously detailed that as well, as you would do with any vanity, by adding the lovely accessories. The sinks, again, are by our lovely friends Unix Stone, who drove all the way from Montreal. Come on.
Yeah.
Beautiful stone sinks, the same limestone to complement this. And again, detailed with the Aris tap. Really beautiful finish by Moen. Now, I want to talk for a second, and we'll show you more of how we do these things later on, but what do you reckon of the lighting, Tracy? Do you think that's a DIY or not a DIY?
I want to know what they think. Is the lighting DIY, yes or no? Yes. Yes.
Quite a lot of no's in there as well.
There's a few no's in there.
Well,
I don't know. Did you buy it? Did you make it? What'd you do?
Home Depot's finest.
Home Depot.
And we did make it, and we're going to show you how to make that later as well.
Very cool.
You know?
I love the way you've got this whole going on because you want the sconce, but it has an industrial feel.
It does.
Exactly.
So we'll break that down later on. We'll do a whole segment on DIYs. What do you want to talk about next?
Do you know what? Let's talk about the storage on the wall there. You know, because
love
like
this.
bathroom storage should fall into two categories: display and discreet. Okay,
Yeah.
so discreet storage, we've got these little cases on the bottom here, because nobody wants to see your pills and potions. If you've got piles, keep them to yourself.
Nobody wants to see a hemorrhoid tincture sitting
I
there.
want to know, but I do want to showcase beautiful aftershaves and perfumes. So we've got
Right.
these amazing wall shelves, beautiful grey with these leather straps, DIY or not.
What do you think? You got it.
You
know
got
what?
it.
This had to be the genius of Colin and Justin, because when I looked at this, I thought, where did you even come up with that? Using the belts. I love it, though.
Good, it works,
really
right?
well.
It really works.
Well.
And the colour note, Tracy, of the belts really speaks to the floor mat down here.
Yes.
Now, Tracy, do you reckon, before we even ask our lovely audience, do you
Yeah.
reckon the floor mat is a Colin and Justin DIY, or is it just a standard shop bought floor mat?
It looks like a standard. Like, did you make this?
What do you reckon? What
What
are
do
they
you
gonna
think? Did they make the floor mat? They're
It's a
confused.
mix.
No,
50,
you did not
50
make
on
the
that.
floor mat.
Can
they
I
say.
ask you to do one thing, everybody, with your paddles? Put them all halfway like that. Because this is a halfway house DIY, and we'll tell you more about what we mean later on. So it's a little bit of DIY, a little bit of shop bought.
Okay, well, look at what the mat is on top of, because these floors are phenomenal.
Oh, this is-
They're just gorgeous. I love the color.
This is unbelievable, isn't it? Now, this is by Carndine, and it's Raven Oak from the Loosely Longboard range.
Yeah.
And Carndine, they make this incredible, it's got sophisticated vinyl flooring that comes in plank form. This is Raven Oak. And this gives you the look of a timber floor. But it's
Right.
great if you're in kind of high water spaces. So in a damp
Yes.
basement, in a bathroom, this would be absolutely perfect. And because if you just see on the edge, it sits on top of our floor in the studio.
Yeah.
It's micro thin. So when you actually put this in, you save money because you don't have to take your skirting boards off. You don't have to plane the bottoms of your doors either, because it's just hyper thin. And if you want to go from a stone finish into a wood finish, room to room, you can get it in that as
Easy
well. No
transition.
trip
That's so
hazard.
cool. Yeah.
You don't need any kind of bars between the doors, nothing at
Yeah.
all, just smooth and gorgeous. Carndine, we've used this a lot. It's great in basements.
I want to
One-
know if you did anything with this, though. Is any of this DIY? What do you think? Did
No.
they DIY any of the floors, or is it yes or no? Yes DIY, no DIY.
No DIY. Have we got
No
time for
DIY.
one last very, very quick micro DIY?
Very, very quick. Go-
Okay.
go for it.
So sometimes when you take one item and use lots of it at one time, it gives it a completely different feel. So
Yeah.
a simple towel rail, again by Moen, works really well with the chrome language of the taps and faucets.
Right.
But used together, it gives the impression of a really lovely warmed towel bar.
I think I love that. Listen,
I know.
I cannot wait to see how you put all of this together.